To succeed, you gotta do your best. But to win, you gotta be the best. Go, give me the gold. I want the gold. The gold is to be in first place. What up? It's me, Prez, back at you with another Real Ninja reaction. Got a video here today, and it is my part 3 of my ghost photo series. Okay, as you can see, I got this little banner rolling at the bottom here. It says if you'd like to donate, that's the cash app to donate. And do not forget to react and share to this video. All right? Comment, react, share, you know, all that stuff that us content creators tell you to do that you never do. I really appreciate if you did one of them. So let's go ahead and get to it. Here's part 3 of my scary photo, is that what I call it? Series. Let's go.
This creepy photo was submitted to a ghost investigation forum in 2015. The user, who goes by the name Peter, said he was taking some Christmas family photos when he noticed something disturbing. In one of the photos, his daughter's arm is missing, and in its place is a shadow with long, slender fingers. The shadow as a whole doesn't seem to match what the girl is wearing. It looks as though the dark figure is wearing a long dress. Could this just be a glitch in the photo, or is something more sinister at play?
Your daughter's a fucking demon.
Play here. Reflective surfaces seem to have a magnetic pull for ghostly apparitions. You never know when another face might appear standing behind you as you study yourself in a mirror. In this photo, 2 women pose on a couch with a mirror hanging on the wall just above them. On first glance, the photo doesn't appear out of the ordinary. However, at the edge of the mirror appears the pale face of a creepy little boy. The boy looks almost mischievous, as if he's trying to peek into a place where he knew he shouldn't be. Although some believe that the reflection could be that of a real little boy standing outside of the view of the camera, the angle makes that impossible.
That is a creepy looking photo, but it's probably somebody's thumb in the background. That's all.
To show up in the mirror as he does, the boy would have to stand close enough to the mirror to be seen by the camera. That, and the 2 women swear that there was no creepy little boy in the room when the photo was taken, make this a very unsettling photo indeed. So who is this?
Why ghosts always just right out of view? You know what I mean? You can't really see them. They always sneaking around a corner or something like that. Why would he just pop his whole head up? Okay, definitely some Photoshop. Ghost ain't real.
Mysterious apparition. Love to get your thoughts on this one in the comments section below. This photo of 2 girls posing in a classroom somewhere in Asia has captured a very creepy figure in the background. Of course, it could simply be another student or perhaps even the teacher, but if you take a closer look, you can see that the mysterious figure doesn't appear to have feet. It looks as though it's just hovering above the floor. From the back, the figure looks very much like an onryo, a vengeful spirit from Japanese folklore. According to legend, these malevolent ghosts are unable to move on to the afterlife due to strong feelings of anger and hatred, taking the...
Then why is it always a little girl then? Or do the guys who has strong feelings of hatred and anger turn into this indigo girl too? Why is it always a little girl with black hair that can't move on? That was their cousin in the background. You know, come on now.
Form they held when they died, an onryo will seek revenge on those who wronged them.
That was cousin Sheepan. That was their cousin.
While they were alive. A Buddhist priest may be required to perform a rite similar to a Catholic exorcism to put these spirits to rest. In many cases, however, these vile entities will not leave until they have exacted their revenge.
What is a little girl need revenge on? What they gonna do? If the little girl was was hurt somehow, sexually assaulted, what the ghost gonna do?
What do you think this photographer has captured? Could the floating figure actually be a mythological Onryo, or is it nothing more than a creepy illusion created by a well-timed photo?
That's cousin She-Lin.
Let us know what you think in the comments section below. This bizarre photo was taken by a tourist who was visiting the Grand Canyon sometime in the 1980s. It's believed that the man thought he was all alone while posing for the photo, and upon review was shocked to discover that there was actually a tall figure in the bushes, just meters away from where he was standing. The figure's face looks pale and he appears to be wearing a long black coat. Some claim that the figure is actually a ghost that the man was unable to see at the time the picture was taken.
Look, man, that's another hiker out there. This happened. He's about to go do something. He's about to rob a nigga. He got his black hoodie on. His face ain't no paler than the other white man standing there. He dressed in all black, ready to go get that. Okay, shoot, he knew niggas out here. I mean, come on, man. If you out here hiking, you got some money in your pockets. Tell you that right now. You got some equipment on you. All right. All I gotta do is threaten you with this gun and push you off this cliff. You're giving me everything. Everything.
Others believe the figure may be a member of a mysterious cult who was actually about to push the man into the canyon until he realized that he was being photographed.
I believe
this
that
extraordinary photo seems to show the moment a ghost child appeared in the backseat of a car. Some paranormal experts are claiming that this is the spirit of an accident victim who is trying to warn the young girl that she's not wearing a seatbelt. In November 2016, Melissa Kurtz was driving her daughter Harper to a beauty pageant. 13-year-old Harper decided to take some selfies.
If you were supposed to die, would a seatbelt still save you?
To entertain herself, and couldn't have known the chilling image that would develop. Both the mother and daughter claim there was no one else in the car, yet somehow there is clearly a pale, curly-haired boy sitting in the back seat. The boy has a really eerie quality with a sad, slightly warped expression. Kurtz was reportedly so spooked by the image she just...
Down syndrome, that's what that little boy had. She didn't want nobody to know she really went and got her son that she adopted when she was 14.
Decided to investigate the stretch of road the photo was taken on. She discovered that the boy's appearance coincided with the anniversary of a tragic road accident in which one person died. Experts have...
Why are ghosts so adamant on anniversaries too? So you pass, you still know what day it is. Oh yeah, it's been a year now. You know what? I'm gonna come back. You know what I mean? They say it's like the anniversary, the day it happened. It's not the day it happened. The day it happened is gone. Okay, so this is a new day. Why do ghosts come back on new days? I don't get it.
Tried to debunk the photo, but haven't been able to offer an explanation. One investigator suggested that perhaps the accident victim was this very boy, who is now trying to warn Harper to wear her seatbelt. Kurtz believes...
Why are you warning? Don't you know if I'm going to die or not? Why would you warn me to wear my seatbelt? Why don't you warn me that I'm going to die today? Or did she put her seatbelt on? Did he warn her, actually? No, he didn't.
Harper has always attracted supernatural energy, claiming that orbs of light are often seen in photos of her. She also mentioned that when Harper was young, she was found drawing strange symbols on a window. When she researched the images, they resembled glyphs that told the story of Archangel Raphael.
That bitch a demon. She a demon herself. That's why she attract demons.
Banishing the demon Asmodeus to hell. What's going on in this image then? Is it possible that Harper can attract supernatural energy and somehow summon the young boy's spirit? This photo, taken at the Cleveland Museum of Art by employee Jeffrey Streen, is believed by many to have captured the ghost of the famous painter Claude Monet. The image was taken just as the finishing touches were being completed on the exhibit, Painting the Modern Garden, Monet to Matisse, and seemingly shows the painter overseeing the final stages. While it's possible that the whole thing is just an eerie coincidence, There's no denying the resemblance between the ghostly figure standing on the floor above and the banner-sized black and white image of Claude Monet. It's not the first time the museum has been linked to the paranormal either. Several employees have claimed to have seen the ghost of former director William Milliken roaming the halls at nighttime. He is supposedly dressed in a tweed jacket with elbow patches and carries a folder around under his arm. Milliken is said to have been unhappy with Sherman Lee, the man that eventually succeeded him as director of the museum.
Hey, I ain't mad at this nigga look fresh. Yeah. This was that dude back then. He got pussy.
As a result, some believe that Milliken's spirit may wander the museum, making sure that everything is still as it should be. This class photo was taken during a student excursion to the Mekong River in Thailand. If you look closely behind the girl in the center of the very top row, you can see what appears to be a ghostly head. Unlike the students in the photo, the mysterious head seems to have a misty, almost see-through quality about it. While it's possible that there was just a person walking by as the photo was taken, it seems strange that the photographer didn't wait for them to leave the shot. Could it be that there was actually no one there when the photo was taken? What do you think? Has the photographer taken a poorly timed photo, or could the mysterious figure in the background be something supernatural?
Think about the first one. Poorly timed photo.
This photo was taken by 37-year-old Narul Islam, who was visiting a fake Victorian-style ruin with his niece and nephew. Islam claims that he was careful to make sure that there was no one else in the shot when he took the photo. However, when he looked at the photo later, he immediately noticed an eerie ghost-like figure underneath the archway. The figure has outstretched arms and looks as though it's floating towards the young children. It appears to be dressed in a long white robe and is either wearing a white veil or has long, wispy hair.
Look, so he made sure nobody else was in the frame. So that means it was other people there, right? And now he said that they said it looked like they got outstretched arms floating towards the kids. And actually, to me, it looked like somebody going up the stairs. So this is the back of them. She looked like she got some dumps in her, dumps like a truck back there. They like, because I can see the outline of the bums. Okay, and she might be walking very fast, or she in a long dress, so she got to balance herself. So she kind of balancing herself. That's what I see.
Was Islam simply mistaken when he took the photo, or has he actually captured evidence of a ghost roaming the ruins?
Mistaken.
Let us know what you think in the comments section below. This photo was taken in 1943 in Kapasfüred, Hungary, by a husband taking a still of his wife. In the background is a girl in a dress with no arms and no discernible face.
Zoom in.
Creepier still, there's a disembodied leg jutting out from behind the man's wife. What is going on in this image? The more I look at the girl in the white dress, the creepier this image gets. She's clearly facing the camera, but has no arms or face.
Hey, that one was cool. I like that one. But again, 1940, them cameras didn't work right.
This ghastly image was captured by Holly Hampshire on a trip to Hampton Court Palace, Surrey, UK. 12-year-old Hampshire took a series of photos of her cousin, Brooke McGee, as they walked about the palace. She didn't think anything of the snaps until they reviewed them the following day. What she captured is truly chilling. Some believe the tall, long-haired figure in this photo is Dame Sybil Penn, a servant at Hampton Court who died of smallpox in 1562.
Why would that make you stay around? I died of natural causes. Lord, can I move on, please?
Unsettling sightings of the dame began in 1829, after her tomb was moved due to renovations. Shortly after, mysterious noises filled the halls of the palace. Late at night, the sound of a spinning wheel could be heard with no explanation. This led to a palace-wide search. Eventually, a secret room was discovered that housed an old spinning wheel. Point Pinos Lighthouse, built in 1855, is the oldest continuously running lighthouse on the west coast of the United States. It's said to be haunted by the spirit of the first lighthouse keeper, Charles Layton, who was murdered by notorious outlaw Anastasio Garcia. Employees often report objects going missing or moving about on their own, doors banging and strange noises happening. In 2012, Reddit user Ruff the Suspect posted this photo taken in one of the museum rooms in the Point Pinos Lighthouse. He said that a friend took the photo, certain that there was no one else in the room. In the center of the reflection is the photographer wearing white shoes, while to the left is a striking image of a man wearing a cap.
And that nigga looking at him like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing here? Oh, okay. I mean, that's a good little image. I'm stumped. Okay, but I also think we stuck in a simulated representation of the world. Okay, so we in the Matrix. That's a glitch. That's all. That's just a glitch.
The figure is strangely vivid, while the person taking the photo is less visible. Could this be the spirit of the murdered lighthouse keeper, Charles Layton?
He looking at dude like, you going to jail today. He gonna uppercut his ass.
This photo is believed to be taken at a school somewhere in Malaysia. It reportedly shows the ghost of a young girl who returned to haunt her fellow classmates. While this photo could have easily have been staged, it's the original message that accompanied the picture that will send shivers down your spine. It was said that the girl returned in the form of a kuntilanak, a vampiric ghost of Malaysian folklore that attacks its victims then devours their body's organs. Kuntilanaks usually appear on a full moon and can be heard making a crying sound just like a baby. It's said that if the cry is loud, the creature is far away, but if the cry is soft, then the creature is near. If its victim has his or her eyes open when it's near, it'll suck them right out of their skull. Kuntilanaks are believed to locate their victims by sniffing laundry that is left hanging outside overnight. Even today, some Malaysians won't leave their washing outside in case a kuntilanak is lurking nearby.
So a kuntilanak is actually Jeepers Creepers. That's what it is.
This photo has captured a ghostly shadow that has defied explanation for generations. A Reddit user posted this photo with a chilling story attached. The user said that when his grandpa was young, he would often see the swing in his backyard swaying back and forth, even when there was no wind. It started happening so often that he pleaded with his mum to buy him a camera so he could photograph the swing. Finally, she bought him an old camera from a thrift store and he immediately started taking photos of the swing.
You see how this is an amazing story? Like, all of it lines up to be a good, spooky story. That's why I don't believe it.
Anytime it moved. Several days later, when the film was developed, nothing particularly interesting showed up in the photos. It was just a swing and nothing else. That was until he got to the 6th photo in the set that an eerie shadow showed up in plain sight. He couldn't believe what he had captured and was certain that it was a ghost. Apparently, the grandpa kept the photo hidden for years, only showing a select few people. The Reddit user claims that when he finally saw his grandpa's photo, he hired some experts to analyze it. They deemed it authentic and were certain it hadn't been tampered with in any way.
Right. See, maybe two pictures got fused together somehow. I don't know. There's some science behind it. I know that. But thanks for tuning in. I'm about to end it there. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff us content creators ask you to do, but you don't do. Tune in for another episode of A Real Ninjas React. And if you wouldn't mind, what I'm saying, should go ahead sharing it. You know what I mean? Should tell somebody about this beautiful, handsome man that you found on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Be in first place on my kids, yeah. All I know is double time and do it big, yeah. Out here on my hustle slime, I'm out my grid, yeah. Struggle ain't a trait of mine. I'm on my biz, yeah, and I won't fold. I live by the code of the V. I will not go in defeat, and I will live on in these streets. Just to be in first place, even on my worst day. Rocking like an earthquake, stepping through my birthplace. Every night I work late, even on my birthday. Trapping till my back ache. All I want